Hello YouTube fans, here again. Now I thought I'll review this one. I remember reviewing Gremlins, so why not? There's only Gremlins 2, so why not, as I was about to say, review this one. Titters. Yeah, it's taken from the original video cover, because look how cool that cover is. My only issue with the DVD is they altered the fucking cover. They altered the cover. And I always liked this cover. I thought this cover was brilliant. Titter holding the titter there. And it's a good one. Now, a lot of people may or may not know the background story of Titters, right? They may not know it, but originally, before E.T., the director that did all the date special effects in The Thing, was going to do sort of like an alien evasion of these evil aliens attacking a farmhouse and attacking a family in a farmhouse. I think it originally was going to be called Dark Sky. Right, it was going to be called Dark Sky, but for certain reasons that I won't get into, that never got made. This is kind of the same really. So a couple of days later, some other producers decided to use a similar same idea. Now originally, and this is a true story, originally in 1984, when people were going mad and saying that this film, that being Titters, was a rip-off of Gremlins. No, it isn't. No, it fucking isn't. What it was, Gremlins, even though I love Gremlins, was almost into trouble because they felt they were trying to copy this. Now I do know that there is a lot of Gremlin rip-offs out there. I've had on the phone, if it'll shut up. But there's a lot of Gremlin rip-offs. Right? There's a lot of films that try and rip off Gremlins. This, on the other hand, is not one of them. Right? It's not. Because it starts off similar, like I say, a farmland getting attacked by aliens. And I like it. First, I see the aliens, right? And they go into prison. And they go Stipes. That's right, they go Stipes. And how can I put it? So the Stipes, as they're called in the film, they escape. Now there was a lot of trailers and a lot of marketing on the film Titters when it first come out, right? And one of them I do love is you don't see them even in the film. And I do love the fact it's done by New Line Cinema, and they do actually use similar music was used in the original Nightmare on Elm Street. I love that. And let's not forget the bounty hunters. I love the bounty hunters. You know, they change the form, they change the face. One of them's looking at a wax singer, and they literally changes its face. Good effect. I'm surprised no one ever remembered them effects. I thought them effects were bloody brilliant. She's watching a wax singer go sound of the night, I should say. And the face changes, and then it changes more, and then you got the guy looking like Redburn Steel. The singer, that is. What Steel, I should say. I also like the lad in it called Bradley Brown. You know, he's a typical cheeky lad. He makes little bombs, he makes firecrackers. Definitely is an 80s film though. Definitely is. And you got the mum again from The Howling, from The Hills of Eyes, and also, fuck it, I'll just say E.T.'s mum. I always call her E.T.'s mum. But yeah, you've got her in it. And you've got like, a lot of other things in it. I mean, it's in a farmland. And when you do set to see the Titters, which they call them Stipes, they look like that. They look like that, the little fur balls. And I love it. I mean, you've got aliens and the bounty hunters are going after, looking for, I should say, the Stipes. Because they're a fucking nuisance. Now there are bits in it, and I'll get that when I decide to do the second Titters. Now the first one over the years, I can like it, I enjoy it. But my favourite has to be Titters 2. And I felt, in all fairness, they should have left it as Titters 1 and Titters 2. And I'll get to the reason why when we get to the third one. Yeah, I know you've got a very young actor in it, who we all know from the Titanic. Leonardo DiCaprio, when his first fucking film he ever did, when he made his big break in Titters 3. But in all said and done, that was more of a remake of this one. So you've got the aliens, like I say, the Stipes, I call the Titters, attacking the family. And I love it. I mean, I love it. Because, but would I say the Titters really evaded the family? I do know originally there was going to be a scene in a bowling alley where the titters would go out and attack people in the bowling alley. But fuck it, I'll get to it. The second titters film, Bradley Brown got a lot of shit by the farmers, right, and the people that run that area. And when you think about it, he never really caused that much trouble, the titters. So I don't know why he got shit, because the titters really didn't attack people that much. It was more or less the bounty hunters what was doing the shit. But I always loved the idea of the bounty hunter, right? Who look like us, and they can change the form into any form they want. They can change into a woman, which is more in the second one, and they can change the form into anything. I like that. I thought it was tougher. I mean, to me, I would love to have seen a bounty hunter the movie. You know, when they're going after the aliens and they're changing the fucking form. But yeah, I was going to say about titters. It's like I say, you've got the family and they get attacked by the titters. And, you know, it's a very tough to imagine this film. You've got a Serif in it, right? Who later gets changed in the next one by a different actor. And you've got the guy himself called Tara. The reason I'm not saying Tara that much is because he comes in it, right? He's a bit of a junk, not all there. And he's always crying, aliens, aliens, they're going to attack us, they're going to attack us. At us, they know him, because it's like me saying he's an alien going to attack us. People think I'm off my fucking head. But he's not really in it as much, and I don't think he's as properly known until he gets to the next one. But I do actually love to see where the bounty hunter changes the form and looks like Tara. It's just that line, keep your shirt on, arsehole. And it's in a pub. But I do actually like it. You know, it's not taken serious, and it's a doofball, funny bit of humour with all the thrown in. Would I say it's a rip-off of Gremlins? It's funny because Titters always had that debut with Gremlins. But I actually like it, and I do actually like the ending. The ending, right, the Titters, we've got a big duck-off fucking titter, which, funny enough, never gets mentioned in the sequel. And I think at the time there's too much money, too much budget, so I decided not to have another one of those big duck-off ones in any of the sequels. The sister's always winding up the brother, you know, typical sister in brotherly love, and she's winding up Bradley. And like I say, the big one abducts the sister. He saves the sister because he makes these fire bombs. He throws one into the spaceship. Spaceship blows up the house with a laser, but then the titters get their trumpets when the ship just goes and blows the fuck up. Now, as we all may not know, a lot of people might remember the ending of Titters, where they has that special button and it builds his house up, because the house got blown up by the Titters. It blew up the fucking house. But originally, the ending of that, and you can actually find it, there was an original ending where that never happened, where the house got built up. It never happened. Never happened. But they altered it and wanted to make the ending a bit more happy. Yeah, I do know that in Titters as well, there was going to be a sequel bait ending where you find eggs. But it wasn't going to be a sequel. It was just typical of the monster films, the sci-fi films, and all them type of films that you get a sequel bait ending. You know, you either find an alien hidden by, and I was about to say, you also get eggs hidden by, through my cough. And that's it, you know what I mean? In that, you had a few eggs, and it was just going to be a sequel bait ending. But that's one thing, man. One thing I love about Titters 2. They foil that ending on. They foil it on. And like I said, I love the art cover, and I love the evil little alien called the Titters. So yeah, I like Titters 2, 1, I meant to say. And also too like, as I should have said, Titters 2 is my favourite. The third one, I can watch as a time waster with a long Limo Tirapio, that's his name, right? But my favourite one is the first one and the second one. The fourth one in my eyes is a piece of fucking shit. But one is the one that started it. So I'll do some more movies and more reviews on the way into then. I'll see you soon. If you like what you hear, just press that button subscribe or leave me a nice comment. Into then, be smart, be safe, and I'll see you soon.